Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. On today's episode, I'm going to be telling you my interpretation on Deal of the Century. So, again, if you like this channel, be sure and hit that like button and ring the bell so you'll be sent those notifications and you don't miss a thing. So, first of all, I would like to just say that the reason I think that this painting is going to be so controversial is because President Trump was depicted in this picture painting with Jesus. So first off, I would like to say in no way or means am I depicting, Trump to Jesus. There was only one Jesus, the Lord of Lords, King of Kings. And this is who I worship and give my life to. He was just a president. And when I done this painting, actually, it was of the smaller one that is the logo for the channel, the small rectangular one. And I wanted to do a larger version of it. And I wanted it to be with the modern day Temple Mount in Jerusalem. So, in a way, when Trump is not in this painting, but some of the things that Trump was working on, Deal of the Century, is so characteristic, and it had four of the characteristics of the prophesied covenant with many. And all of the prophecies do come to pass. And this particular prophecy that I relate this painting with is what Jesus was telling and everyone it would be like when they asked the question, how will we know we are in the end times? And the five characteristics that he gave of this prophesied peace agreement, which it was the one that would mark the final 7 years, which is the only prophecy that we're given a timeline on. So, and also before I forget, I'll get back to this in a moment. The Temple Mount, I have it because that is also a marker for Jerusalem. And during Trump's presidency, he renamed Jerusalem as the capital, and which it should have been that way all along. So, and also moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem as well. So, Trump done some very good things for Israel during his term. But this is not a political picture either, by no means. And I want to state this one important fact that Trump worked on the Deal of the Century 10 years that I know of, and that number could possibly be higher before he even became president. So I just wanted to, throw that in there. But back to what I was saying over here about Trump. His Deal of the Century was so similar to the prophesied covenant with many, which would mark the final 7 years once the prophesied actual peace agreement is signed, which at this point Trump's has sort of been put on the shelf. But as soon as Trump, announced his Deal of the Century, well, other countries were suddenly in a, so to speak, rush to push their peace agreement suddenly. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's not, uh, if there's going to be a coming prophesied peace agreement, it's just a matter of when. And so, and the only fifth thing that Trump's peace agreement, didn't actually have at the moment was the rebuilding of the Temple Mount. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they already have the layout, the plans, all of it ready. They even have it down to the very incense that they're going to use. And with our modern technology that we have today, this, I'm going to do a future painting, but this is the current one. But the new one that they want built could be done in 1 year's time. So, and later on, I do plan on doing a painting, and that will be the last on the Temple Mount series. I know we're still working on the Dream series, but I have been meaning to get around to telling you the actual interpretation of the Deal of the Century painting, and it's just sort of monumental again to the things Trump has done for Israel. But I do plan on doing a painting on the modern temple that will be rebuilt. Because again, I want to reiterate that again, they already do have the layout, the plans, all of it for the new temple that is prophesied about in the Bible. And they are really wanting their new rebuilt temple in Israel. And so I hope you all have a better understanding of Deal of the Century. It is in no way depicting putting Trump on a pedestal next to Jesus. Don't get me wrong, I think President Trump was an excellent man. And I say President Trump because when I was doing this painting, he was the president during that time. And, um, you know, again, Jesus is not to be compared to Trump. He is Lord of Lords, King of Kings. And this is the only way to heaven. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And, this is mankind, and this is eternal. This is what's going to get you to the hereafter, because we're only here on earth but a short time. This is just a mini version of the much larger picture. So, I hope you all have a better understanding again on Deal of the Century. And until we all meet again, may God bless you and God keep you.